Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The Premier League has been shaken by reports that Everton, one of the longest-serving clubs in the top flight, could be handed a 12-point deduction should they lose their profit and sustainability case. After being charged with breaching financial rules following 5 years of losses under current owner Farid Moshiri, it is said that Sean Dyche's side could soon be punished severely. The Telegraph wrote on Wednesday that the league is recommending a points deduction, the first of its kind, due to alleged overspending. However, it is the independent commission that will decide on any sanctions. The same is true for Manchester City. The current champions, and winners of 5 of the last 6 titles, were charged with a massive 115 breaches over a 14-year period dating back to the 2009-10 season after 4 years of investigations. That is now under examination by a new commission, and some reports have suggested that the worst-case scenario includes relegation or expulsion as well as points deductions and massive fines. For Everton, who have been involved in battles to beat the drop in each of the past 2 seasons and look set to once more be in the middle of a true scrap for survival again, a punishment like this could be detrimental to their hopes of staying up. With news like this, though, there is an added layer of uncertainty. What would likely happen next? If a breach is found for Everton, the City results could take years to come out due to the sheer unprecedented scale of them. Would be for the Commission to decide upon sanctions regardless of what the Premier League are recommending. The Liverpool Echo writes, it is said that the league itself does not hold full sway in the final decision-making process. The Toffees are also robustly defending their position and argue that exemptions borne out from the coronavirus pandemic will help them be cleared of any wrongdoing. This report and the potential sanctions has aided as a spark for others to panic over what could be done, with many fans of Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham wondering what the potential fallout might be. The process for Everton in this case remains a long one. If the Commission rules that there has been a breach, then the sanctions would need to be assigned to a season, be it current, retrospectively, the charges relate to the 2021-22 campaign, or in the future. In the year of the related charges, it was Norwich, Watford, and Burnley that went down, though the latter are now back in the top flight after promotion last year under Vincent Kompany. Almost ironically, it was Dyche who managed them throughout nearly all of that season as well. The gap to those teams was 17 from Norwich and 15 above Watford, but just 4 from Burnley. This adds extra complications, though even with the 12-point deduction in that season, the bottom 2 would still have been in place. In the league's history, it is only Portsmouth in 2010 that had points taken off as they entered administration. The South Coast side would eventually go down, but once more it leaves uncertainty over what could happen here with no defined precedent. Of the 3 London clubs, only Arsenal have played Everton yet, beating them 1-0 at Goodison Park at the end of last month. Chelsea travelled to Merseyside on December 9, a ground they have historically struggled at. With Tottenham hosting the Toffees 2 weeks later and just 2 days before Christmas Day, the reverse fixtures for Spurs is then on February 3, 2024. Chelsea C. Dyche's men visit Stamford Bridge on April 13 and Arsenal end the season at home to Everton on May 19. It remains to be seen what the outcome will be as well as the impact on the team and the league for the rest of the season, but Jamie Carragher has fired a warning to the top dogs. The Premier League, want a 12-point deduction for Everton for one charge. Man City are going to end up in the National League North if the PL get their way, he wrote on Twitter. Unbelievable the amount of stories that come out about Everton's situation, but Man City's, which has 114 more charges, has gone on for much longer, has gone very quiet. Thank you for viewing.